Hello again. If you saw my last video, you'll know that I'm on my way to Pasadena for the 2025 Lightbox Exposition. I'm really excited about it, and I plan on sharing the whole thing with you on this video. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I'll make sure to answer them. And I hope you enjoy the video. Also, the previous video was packing art supplies for this trip. So if you're interested in that, I'll post a link at the end. Okay, enjoy.
You guys are the lucky ones. I know it doesn't feel like it, but you're the first one.
In case you're wondering why everyone was clapping, this was the day that all the Alaska Airlines flights got grounded, and we were quite delayed. I will tell you the rest of the story in detail later in the video. Finally arriving at my hotel at the conference. I am so happy to be here. The hotel was really cute. It had a Hollywood theme going on. This is my room, and I just love the saying above the bed. I think it's very appropriate. So I'm staying at the Hotel Dina, which is the hotel that is right at the conference center. These are the cute LightBox Expo mascots. So the conference started on Thursday. I arrived on Friday. This was Friday morning before it opened up, and there were just hundreds of people doing plein air painting of the buildings and the Lightbox sign and the mascots. And most of them were using gouache, which I had actually taken out of my art supplies, and so I'm wishing I had brought it after all, of course. You're gonna be famous now.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for my scratchy voice. Unfortunately, I got sick on the trip. So I filmed mainly most of my favorite booths, and I absolutely fell in love with these sculptures. It really makes me want to try maybe taking a class in clay sculpturing. There were a lot of interactive booths, and it was fun seeing all the artists at work.
Welcome to the Superhero Project. We are a nonprofit that interviews kids and teens with chronic illnesses and disabilities. They give us their superhero personas and original superheroes. We team them up with every artist and illustrator from around the world who will design that poster for them. It all kind of comes back into raising awareness for the kids, teens, and their families, and just kind of spreading some joy.
That is so cool. Thank you. I'm gonna...
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome.
So we're Creative Capers. We're a 2D animation studio here in Altadena. We do digital 2D, of course, but we are also one of the last few shops in town that can still do pencil and paper 2D animation. We're Creative Capers.
You're old school. Great, awesome. Thank you.
Of course.
And can I? Is it okay if I come in?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
feel free to get close.
Thank you.
This is David. He's a traditional animator. He's one of the founders.
love the black and white.
This guy's the best.
Oh my God, that's gorgeous. All right, thank you. That's so cute. Good morning. So I'm my second day here at LightBox. I had to tell you the story of my trip here. It was a nightmare. So I was on the plane from Seattle to fly here. We were about to take off, and they told us that Alaska Airlines was having IT issues and all flights were grounded. So we sat in the plane on the tarmac for about an hour. Finally, they deboarded us. Then we sat in the airport for an hour or so. Then they put us back on the plane, and then they kept us on the plane for about an hour because then we had to wait to take off. And then when we finally got here, we all clapped and cheered, and we're all excited. And then they made us wait on the tarmac in the plane for about an hour because the plane that was in our spot couldn't leave because of all the IT stuff. So we needed them to get out of the way. Eventually, they just moved the plane out of the way and we got to land. So instead of arriving at 6:30 p.m., we arrived at 10:30 p.m. And at about 9:30, I was sitting on the plane on the tarmac, and we could use our phones then. So I called my hotel. I just wanted to make sure they knew I was still coming so they didn't give away my room, which was prepaid for anyways, so I don't think they could have. But they said they had no record of my reservation. None at all. And I called like 3 times, talked to 2 different people. I gave them confirmation numbers, my name, no record. So by the time I get out we land, or we pull in, I get my luggage. It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm in LA with no hotel room. So I did manage to get like a cheap Best Western, which is not cheap anymore, but I managed to get a Best Western and paid a fortune because apparently all the Lyft and Uber prices got jacked up for some reason. I'm not sure why, but finally made it to a hotel room, stayed overnight there, and then I had to find a new hotel room. So I did manage to get this place right at the convention center, which is amazing. Of course, I'm paying more than I've ever had to pay in my life for a hotel room, but at least it's like right there, which is great since I have an injured knee, which means, I can walk, but it hurts if I walk like miles and miles and miles. Anyways, so I'm finally here at my hotel room, and it's nice to be here. Very, very nice to be in a decent hotel room right next to the convention. So that's amazing. But I just thought that was a funny little story. Oh, and so this is also my first trip ever. I'm almost 55 next week. Almost 55 years old. I've never ever taken a trip alone. I've traveled to places to meet people, like friends and family, or I've gone with family on trips, but I've never taken a trip where it was just me. So this was the start of that trip, which was a little bit of a scary omen for me, but it's going well now, and I'm enjoying the LightBox Expo. So today my plan is there's like no decent coffee in this hotel. So I'm gonna go get a Starbucks coffee, and I've got to, you've got to plan your meetings here, like the panels, the presentations. So I'm gonna plan my day out, and then I'm gonna go have some fun. And I have met so many nice people here. Oh my God, that's been the best part about this expo so far is I love seeing, I wish I could film it, but it's kind of weird, like filming people without their permission, I feel like. I love the way people dress. People are so creative in their fashion. These artists, they're so fun. So the outfits are super cute. The people are so nice. Everybody's so nice here. I have met so many new people. It's been great. What else? Yeah, that's it for now. I'm enjoying, and the artist alley was amazing. I got to see Inkwell, who I follow on YouTube, and his artwork is amazing, but I'll go into that later. Anyways, lots of amazing artists here and some fun presentations. So I will share the rest as I go. And yeah, wish me luck. Okay, I just realized that I was blinking a lot because my eye's watering. So sorry if I looked a little weird. And also, this is the view out my window. So this is what I'm using for business cards. I don't like the business cards I have, so I thought I would give away these stickers and put my name on the back. Unfortunately, it's not going very well because they're smearing, so that doesn't look very professional. But I did order a rubber stamp with my website on, so maybe we'll see if that looks better next time. So anyways, there's my business cards. Little watercolor rainbows. And here's some of the cute business cards I've received so far. This guy had the same idea. I've been wanting to put like a QR code, and I think he's done that, so I can't wait to click on his link. But aren't they cute? Look at this. Is everyone good? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
You let me know. You can give me
Anytime.
this. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I made this palette. It's like simple wood, just all done with hand tools, carved it out. I did like a Tim Burton style kind of a thing. Then I unfortunately stepped on it, you know? But originally I put tongue oil on it. This patina comes from, at the end of every painting session, just wiping this down on here. But this is what the wood looks like to begin with. Just simple wood. But the key thing is...
Is it like balsa wood?
With, no, it's a little like one step up from that. It's like one step up from that. But then the key thing is like sanding some of this stuff so that it's not harsh on your hand. Getting a thumb file so that this doesn't feel nasty on your thumb. But then weighting it is key. So I just taped a bunch of these washers up there, and then made it so that I can hold this and it's perfectly straight, like when I'm not holding it, you know. And then I just epoxied this and kept it.
Awesome.
Works great, and I don't have to hold. I just can do this.
That's so cool.
It's really great. Yeah, it works great.
Can I ask
Anybody
one
can
more
do it.
question?
Yeah, sure.
Do you use the same color palette on all your
Oh,
portraits?
all these colors?
Yeah.
Yeah, in general. I like
Okay.
this palette. This kind of a palette will get most of what you need. The issue I find is always with the reds. Like as you get higher, like in value, like lighter, the reds tend to be. You need a lot of options for the reds because everything starts to look real dull. So you have like a cadmium red, like an orangish red, like an orange, like this kind of deeper red. It's nice to have all those options.
Yeah. I did pick up a few trinkets from the show. I got the mascot pins, which are really cute. I need to put them on my lanyard, or I don't know where I'm going to put them. But I also got the sketchbook, which you had a choice of watercolor or like a drawing sketchbook. I chose the watercolor, and I'll give you a little tour here soon. And I'm sorry the sunlight is coming through the trees, so it's actually gorgeous, but it's also casting shadows. So anyways, this is a sketchbook, and it comes with a little icon, a little rubber band, and the logo. And I used it to take notes on lectures. We did this figure drawing class with Andrew Theopoulos. I know I'm saying his name wrong. But little short figure drawings. And then I did a little urban sketching of the mascots in one of the buildings. I also used it to take my notes of the panels. And then a lot of people were giving out stickers. I wish I had gotten more so I could have filled up the pages. They're so cute. And then this was a page where we did like 30-second figure drawings, which were just so bad. So I didn't want to waste the page, so I decided to use it as a background to my Lightbox sign painting. And more figure drawing. One of my favorite presentations was Something Wicked This Way Comes by Ian McCaig. He was just really funny and had a really great outlook on life. And he's done a lot of great work. He had us drawing monsters, which has not really been something I've been interested in the past, but I gave it a try while we did these quick little sketches, and we all created our own monsters. So I actually enjoyed it and thought it was kind of a fun, even if it was a bit of a challenge for me. I almost forgot to show you these little souvenirs I got for my kids from the expo. All my kids are into anime and manga manga, and so I thought this would be fun for them to give it a little try. And I did also get this other sketchbook for myself, and it's a hot press laminated sketch pad. So at this point, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it, but I will definitely figure something out. I just thought it was really cute and seemed convenient. To sum it up, I really enjoyed this expo, and I highly recommend it just for the experience. It was a lot of fun. I think I was hoping for more presentations that are geared towards YouTube artists, but I didn't really know what to expect. So I think next time I'm going to save my money and put it towards something that's more geared towards a traditional artist. So if you have any recommendations for expos or workshops or retreats, please let me know in the comments. I would appreciate any suggestions. Thanks so much. If you're interested in seeing what art supplies I brought with me, I'll post a link at the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.